Namaste everyone. Well, we've got a few days to wrap up, haven't we? Because with all the busyness at the end of the group stages, I've not got to a wrap up, but we're on the eve of the playoffs, eve of the final week. So firstly, going to wrap up Super Saturday and what was one of the games of the tournament, even though it was a very one-sided game. The Sudurpaschim Royals went down to their first defeat of the season, mainly thanks to a couple of men. Firstly, Sam Heaslett, the star of the show, Faf du Plessis. He came to the party in a big way with a player of the match performance. I think he's loving every single second here in Nepal, as the Royals were not just beaten, they were blown away and blitzed away so quickly, in fact, that the Bharatnagar Kings went past that net run rate of the Kathmandu Gorkhas to get us into those top two spots. And as a consequence, what we have now is a rematch of that tomorrow. The tickets, they came and they sold out, I think, within about 20 minutes last night. Extraordinary fanaticism and hype around this season 2 of the Sudurpaschim Nepal Premier League, and we're actually here at the night that's just getting it all going, building up. You've got the 8 captains behind, only 4 remain. So no more Kushal Malla, he's done. Although Steve Sheikh didn't captain much this year, he's gone. Sampal Kavi, he is good at points, he's gone as well. Who else has gone? Kushal Bertel, he's gone. So we've got 4 captains, only 1 can lift the trophy, and 2 of them will have 2 chances to do so. Firstly, we'll see that man in action, Dipendra Singh Iris, here tonight alongside Sandeep Lamachani. Big game. It's going to be a rematch of a match that really captured the imagination of a sellout crowd. So that was the first game on the Saturday. Again, Lamachani bowled really well. He's been so impressive. He's got the golden cap on his head. The second game of the day, well, it was a farewell to the Kairav&Diya. They won, and they won comfortably. I was delighted to see young Arjun Kamal in the runs. Yes, he scored his runs slowly, but he put on a 100-run partnership with Adam Rossington. I loved what he said afterward, that he was quite nervous actually, and that's understandable. First time under the floodlights. But Adam Rossington, one of the stars of the show, the Kairav&Diya man, he lit up the TU International Cricket Ground next year. I am certain he's going to be back next year. I'll tell you something, he is a wonderful player, and unless one of the batters finishes really strongly, I think he's going to finish on top of the table as the leading run scorer. Then we moved on to Sunday, and what we had was, in essence, a second dead rubber, but it proved to be anything but. It was the second real thriller of the season, and what a buzz it was to be in the commentary box for those final 5 overs alongside Akash Chopra. It was his final stint, in fact. We didn't think it was going to be a thriller because there was only 120 on the board, but the Janakpur bolts, as they have shown all season, just don't have that winning form or that winning momentum. Sanjay Krishnamurthy got them close. He's been one of the stars of this season too. I think he'll have a great World Cup, the American, but then it was left to Lofty Eaton, the new captain, who's replaced not just Asif Sheikh, not just Daniel Saab, but Wayne Parnell as well. He was there, I think it was 14, maybe 15 to win off the final over. First ball of the last over was a wicket. Krishnamurthy was out, and then we saw a bit of chaos, a bit of classic cardiac kids cricket, as we saw what was nearly a run out, should have been a run out at the other end, and nearly ended up as 6 byes. But Will Basisto, who ended up as the player of the match, got a crucial stop in for the Yaks. He had a good day. Mark Watt was outstanding, one of the players of the tournament for me. 4 overs, 1 for 9 for him, and then it was also him on that very final ball, having got a boundary with the reverse sweep to get it for 4, to make it 4 for the super over, 6 to win off the last ball. It was all a little bit too much. He got it well. Lofty Eaton, Nandan Yadav held his nerve, and Mark Watt, he did enough. So that wrapped up the group stages. It got us through the 28 matches. We've loved every single second of them. There's only 4 to go. And I'll tell you something, we're in for a blockbuster tomorrow evening under the floodlights. I don't really know who's going to win it, but one thing is for certain, one of those 2 teams will be in the grand final on Saturday, December 13th. The Royals, they'll be out, not just for redemption, but for a bit of revenge as well. But you got to remember, there's no Chris Lynn and no Josh Brown. They've headed home. We've already seen one of the signings announced. I think the second one's about to come. So there's a couple of big players coming in for the Royals. We'll find out more about those on game day tomorrow. But for the Kings, with Lamachani at the top of the table, and also that power-packed top 3, Guptill, Faf du Plessis, Sam Heaslett, Munzi maybe to come back in if his shoulder's better, and Lokesh Bam, they look a formidable side. And arguably, despite the Royals' dominance across the 2 seasons, right now the Kings could be the favourites for the second season title. It's going to be live all around the world. You can get it on the Dish Home Go app, here in Nepal on Kantapur Max HD, live on Star Sports of course as well in India and around the Indian subcontinent, and on Fanco too. We've loved every second of it, and I want to say thanks to all of you, because every one of you fans has made this season what it's been. Sensational. We're to come back with live action tomorrow from 3:45 p.m. Game gets going at 4. We'll see you then.